Hello, guys. Karabo here. Okay, guys. So I just want to give my opinion regarding this South Africa and United States trade relations issue, right? So, for me, guys, it's actually quite simple and straightforward. It's really, really simple and straightforward, actually. South Africa needs America more than America needs South Africa. It's really that simple. There's this level of arrogance that we have. Sorry, guys. Cars are just driving past here. I just decided to do this outside. That's where I felt comfortable today. Hopefully, it doesn't cause too much disturbance. But anyway, guys, the level of arrogance that South Africa and South Africans are showing when I'm on social media looking at some of the stuff, it's amazing. South Africa is one of the most unequal societies in the world, right? Jobs are a big issue in South Africa. Over 50% youth unemployment, and I think the national unemployment rate is at around 30% or slightly more, if I'm not mistaken, right? But there's this arrogance that we have to think that it's America who needs us more than we need them. America is the biggest and best economy in the world. Let's start there. America has the most billionaires and millionaires in the world. These are people who want to grow their money, and they are willing to invest their money in investor-friendly countries, right? So we should be doing everything in our power to impress these people so that they come here, plant their money, because when they plant their money here, they will need employees to nurture their money, to nurture their businesses so that their businesses end up yielding fruit for them. But obviously, jobs are going to be created, right? That's the nature of this whole thing. But black people are shocking. And I'll say black people because it's black people who are behaving like this. All the other races of South Africa, whites, Indians, I don't know so much about colored people, but whites and Indians, they understand this. They are for this. It only makes sense. But black people have this arrogance. 55% youth unemployment, but you still think you have some leverage over America. South Africa is nothing on the bigger scheme of things for America, right? Even if America stopped trading with South Africa, it wouldn't impact America at all. Whatever we provide them, they'll go find it somewhere else, right? And there's this whole idea when it comes to things like minerals and these other African countries. There's this illusion that we have as South Africans that if we stop providing America with certain minerals and those type of things, right, that America won't find this stuff anywhere else. They'll find it in other countries in Africa. And in fact, those African countries will be happy to provide America with what we're not providing them anymore. You see, what we also need to understand is that a lot of African countries are jealous that South Africa has the biggest and most diverse economy in the continent. A lot of African countries would love to see South Africa suffering. It's almost as if some of these countries feel like we, especially the black South African, does not deserve to be in a country that is this successful. And believe it or not, South Africa is still one of the most successful countries in the world, with the inequality, with the unemployment. But if you look at our GDP, it's higher than some European countries, for example. You see, so a lot of African countries are not happy with that. They'll never admit it, right? That's why they send their worst people to come and be illegal immigrants in our country and that sort of thing. You understand? And believe me, it's happening, whereby these countries release their worst people. They'll release criminals from their prisons so that they can come to South Africa and that sort of thing. And they'll release people from mental institutions, right? The same thing that happens in America, some of these South American countries will do that and release their worst people. You understand? So it's one of those things that really irritate and piss me off. But anyway, back on this Donald Trump and you and South Africa issue, guys. We need to stop being arrogant. We need America more than they need us. We need those rich people from that country to come here and plow their money here. We need to relax these labor laws and these unions that are anti-investment, right? But are happy to see unemployed people sitting at home and poor, right? We need to relax all of that and make sure that we create an investor-friendly environment so that people, not just Americans, anyone with money, even if it's someone from an African country, right, as if they have money, so that they can come here and invest their money, so that jobs are created. Guys, this is a very simple thing. It's not that hectic. It's not rocket science. Even you sitting anywhere in South Africa, just thinking about this, will make sense to you. We just need people with resources to come and plow their resources so that we can unleash whatever resources we have here, human resources that we have here. The only way that talent can be unleashed to benefit South Africa is if ever people have plowed money here. Whatever mineral resources we have, the only way that can get unleashed is if ever people come here and plow their money here. You see, guys. So, guys, really, we need to really be better when it comes to this issue, and these issues, right? We need to plan better. We need to think better. South Africa is a very rich country, human resources, mineral resources, and personally, by the way, I think that we've got the best people in the world. The best people in the world, but we're not using that potential because of arrogance. The political parties, look, I don't want to talk about them at the moment, because that's the other bottleneck that's stopping us from reaching our full potential. But I just wanted to just talk about the arrogance as being one of the bottlenecks as well. So we need to just calm down with the arrogance, take help wherever it comes from, right? And that's it. The BRICS countries, China, big country, Russia, big country, India, big country, economy-wise, right? We're told that we shouldn't care about America because we'll trade with the BRICS countries. The BRICS countries, as soon as Trump put tariffs on them, all of them are rushing to America to go make deals. All of them are trying to make a plan, right? If the bigger countries in BRICS understand the value of America, why do we have so much arrogance? People like Julius Malema, people like that, guys, they are living comfortably. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. I'm not saying America is perfect. Don't get me wrong. It probably isn't. But no country is. No one is. You're not perfect. So if you're going to judge America based on whether they're perfect or not, then that's foolish, right? What you should judge America on is how many jobs do American companies already create in South Africa? How many of you know people who work at KFC, McDonald's, Ford, these type of companies, right? These American companies. Can you imagine if ever KFC were to close down in South Africa? How many families would go hungry? All these ladies that work at KFC, right? So there are so many other businesses that would love to come here from America, but they're all scared to come here, right? They're all scared to come here because South Africa, is anti-America at the moment. You see, and anti-investment at the moment. So we just need to calm down, lower the arrogance level, and get people working. Get people working. There's people in South Africa, guys, who have never ever worked from the age of 15, and some of them are going close to 40 now. You understand? That is, I don't know, guys. And these are not people who want to do business or even have a plan. They want work. They want work, and they've never gotten a job. So it's a shame, guys, that we're in that situation. But anyway, guys, that's just what I wanted to say regarding this issue. I'll just be making a lot more of these videos, just giving my opinion on some of the issues, not just in South Africa. Some of them will be global as well. But obviously I'm South African, so it's easier for me to talk on those issues, right? And I really want to see South Africa improve. We've got so much potential, guys. Before I go, I just remembered something else. Guys, the other problem in South Africa is we're fighting for this small pie, right? Which is the South African economy. You hear these politicians talking about Johan Rupert having this and that. The economy must be given to black people and all of this. Guys, it's a small piece of the pie that we're fighting for compared to what's out there in the world. We can grow this pie to become so big without ever taking anything from anyone else. That's the thing that most people don't realize. That's what the politicians don't want you to know, right? We've got the potential to grow this pie to make it so big that you wouldn't need to take anything from anyone else who has already in South Africa. But they want you focused on this little pie that's already here in South Africa, that people already have. But anyway, guys, we'll talk more. In future, I'll be making maybe 4 of these a week. Yeah. Cheers, guys. Please follow or subscribe and like the video as well. Forgot to say that. Cheers.